Hello, this is Daniel Lee, aka Tafokints at Genesis 4, and I want to give some love to Melee doubles. So I'm here with Armada. He has the resume. He's won countless tournaments with Music King, Android, and went on a long run with his other brother, Aniolas, too. So what do you think about Melee doubles in terms of the respect it deserves?
I feel like the respect for melee doubles have grown over the past year or two, but it's still a lot more to be done. I feel like when you go to a melee event, you expect singles to be the main event. I feel like doubles, when understood, is equally amazing at least. So I do feel like it deserves more respect, and I feel like if we can educate the viewers more about teams, I feel like more people will understand and love it as well. Because I do know over the years I've played with countless of people that say teams is not fun, teams is not good, and I tell them, give me 10 minutes and I will change your view forever. And I believe we as a community can do that with the rest of people.
So how do you do that so quickly? Because I love doubles, but I can't do it. So what do you tell them is so much better about doubles, or different and cool about doubles that you don't see in singles?
The thing about doubles that is extremely different, obviously, for every team game, you need to work as a unit. And the thing is, most players, they have a focus on singles, even in teams. Obviously, it's very important to have your own skill as an individual. But in teams, to really work as a team, you need to come up with your own setups. And what I do, that's not the area where you should be at the same time. So when I team with new people, I strictly tell them, do this, and we're going to work as a unit. If you cover this and I cover this, we are working as a team. And once they realize how much of an impact they have as the team, they start liking it more and more, which is very, very fun to see for all these players. And even when they miss, I'm encouraging them, trying to go for it again and again. A good example would be when I played with a Swedish puck player, actually. He was really new to the game. I had never even seen him before, I think. And he was playing Puff, and I was playing Falco, and I was like, if they fly towards you after my shine, just go for the rest. And he would start missing the few first times, but after that he was hitting almost every one of them. And he felt like he was a huge part of the team, and he was playing his role really well, especially for being so new. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't like teams, because they don't feel like they are contributing as a team. It's like you're playing two single matches at the same time, and that's where the problem is.
So it's just that they haven't experienced the right type of teams, right? It's like you go to a restaurant, you're like, oh, this type of food sucks. They just didn't have the right type of experience. So what's really cool this past year is that Android signed with you, and you guys are a team on Alliance. We have PewFat on CLG. What other teams would you love to see be signed together so that they become a Melee doubles esports team?
I would like to see. I know they're already sponsored, but I would like to see either Lucky or S2J in the future be with C9, because that would make another static team. Music King HBox, maybe, but they feel like a little bit back and forth if they're teaming or not. What other top teams are there? That's probably most of the top teams. Left and Ice, I wanted Ice to be signed by TSM, for example. It would have been very cool. But Ice just getting sponsored in the first place is a big step for him. But maybe in the future, I could see them, because they are a fantastic team for sure.
And, we have a lot of really good stable teams at the top consistently. Is there a team that you think is an up-and-coming team that we should look out for?
Not any team I can think of at the moment. It probably is some of them, but my mind is blank right now, to be honest.
Is there any goals for you and Android in 2017 that you guys want to accomplish as a team?
We haven't really talked about it too much, but at least my goal, and I guess our goal, is to be the number one team by the end of the year. Because right now I feel like we deserve more second or third. So a clear number one, that's our goal.
Now, for the audience that typically tunes out of doubles, what would you say to them as a lasting remark?
Probably to be a little bit more open-minded. It can be hard, if you're convinced that something is not really your cup of tea, it can be hard, but since I've been in this community for so long, and I've seen the change in people's eyes so fast when they get more of an experience of how teams can be played and should be played. So I would ask them to give it a little bit more time. It is a beautiful game once you understand it.
I totally agree with you, and I became a believer over the years. So once again, thank you for coming out and expressing your love of teams. I want to do more teams coverage too, and we're going to tune out right now.